Shout out to this guy right here. Shout out to Mr. Monsieur Luke. Yeah, big him up. Because right now, I wouldn't have made as much progress without looking at his channel. I'll explain. So, I was eyeing up how much content he's made within the space of quote unquote 2 months compared to how much content I had made in the space of 2 months. He created his channel on the 9th of December, 2020, I think, as the very start just showed. Yeah, and I was thinking, maybe just because it's 2 months, he has 2 months worth of videos there, doesn't necessarily mean that it is actually 2 months. And it doesn't necessarily mean that he's made that amount of videos that he currently has on that channel, on his Luke Spurgeon channel at the moment. But the reason why I was doing this anyway is because one of my main aims is to get 10,000 videos done, to upload 10,000 videos in the space of 5 years. I've been eyeing up the content that I've made compared to other YouTubers that are in similar spheres as me. I'd consider myself to be a person that's in the self-improvement sphere, whereas this guy, I'd say he's in the self-improvement sphere. Pardon me. Yeah, this guy, shout out to this guy because he's given me a money idea. As you can see right now, I'm going to stop this voiceover right here and then play it over and over again. You would have seen it play over and over again by this point, but I'm going to stop right now. My bad, I didn't realise it was going to look like one clip, but the reason why I'm showing this part in particular is because this is where I got money idea from. Hence, I'm saying shout out to this guy because I wouldn't have made as much progress without his channel and without me comparing myself to others. Pardon me. The usual generic self-improvement advice I'd hear is to not compare yourself to others, but that's exactly what I've fucking been doing because I'm interested in being the best that's out there. Not the best version of myself, no, the best that's out there in the world, period. Meaning Meaning that I eye up other creators' video account to mine. Which is what I've done, and now I've gotten this money idea so I could do Fiverr consultations. Certainly could. It's an idea for being able to do like coaching, having a platform for coaching. I just really see it as a fun thing that pays. And then from there, I'll be able to work out exactly what I'd sell in particular. Now, because I've seen his Fiverr link in the bio, I typed that up into the URL bar on the laptop to be able to see it on the interwebs. And it came up. I originally typed in Luke Spurgeon, but that didn't come up. So I typed in the URL link manually. Yes, I didn't copy and paste. I manually typed it into the laptop because I was looking at it on the phone. It only took a few seconds because I can type without looking at the keyboard. I can touch type. Something that I've been practicing since April 2020. Anyway, I found it. I found his link, and I'm thinking, you know what? I could do something similar. I wouldn't just nab off. I absolutely do not plan to just nab his ideas and say, oh yeah, look at me. This is me. I made this. Nah. I've got my own. I have my own things, my own experiences that I want to talk about. And I wouldn't really be interested in buying any of his services. Like, oh, I'm having problems with motivation. Help me. No. If I were to go and purchase his service for $20, which is what he's selling it for, I'd buy it, not because it's like, oh, I need help for motivation. I'm not finding. I can't find motivation. No, I'd do it because I'd be interested. Like, yo, how do you do this? How do you grow this shit? So, you've made your own Fiverr account and you're a seller. That's what they call it on Fiverr. You're a seller. I didn't even know this before today, you know. So you're on Fiverr and you've you have made yourself a seller, in which you're selling the service for $20 when you're talking about self-improvement and all that. I absolutely can do something similar, as in that aspect I think that I have similar interests. Yeah, I really want to talk to this guy, I want to talk to this guy and just understand, like, yo, how do you grow this shit? How do you grow this shit? Because I wouldn't have been able to do it without looking at his channel, yeah? I'm titling this channel after him because this is where I've got the idea from, to be able to sell on Fiverr, to be able to do consultations on Fiverr. I'm right now on my mat, which I haven't put away. The laptop's here, the cables are a mess. I mean, oh. I at least feel happy that I exist. At least I feel happy that I'm alive, and that when I walk on the streets, I don't feel fear. And I now am in a place where I can feel much more comfortable doing fun things that pay. And I can think more rationally. I'm just feeling more free mentally and physically, really. This has got deep all of a sudden, but this is relevant. This is relevant, and I'll explain how. Before we finish off, check the day 80 log for reference. I thought, but in the past, I feel fear I get that fear response when seeing children in a certain, with certain school colours, certain colours in their school uniform, because I thought Joseph goes to that school, and then because family members, family friends had dreams of me passing away, and because Joseph approached me with his 3 boys, I thought, okay, he and or his brother could be the people that kill me. Unironically, yes, I was thinking that could be it. That this could be the end of my days. Unironically thinking that a 15-year-old's brother could end me because of hearing, not even seeing him, but hearing from somebody else, a teenager that was about 16, that his Joseph's brother went and stabbed up someone in prison. Have I ever seen this guy, this brother? No. Have I ever spoken to him? No, there's no way I would have been able to without seeing him, unless we were on the phone. But even that didn't happen. And even today, off camera, like, I saw some kids in those same colours of uniform. Nothing. No feeling of fear at all. So with this more calm and peaceful state of mind, I can now make more money. I can just feel happy. First of all, I can just feel much more happy and feel more at peace with my life and fucking progress. Progress from old shit. Progress from that fearful state of mind. Yeah, I'm feeling glad to say that that's not me anymore. I'm feeling glad to say, yeah, that is not me anymore, and that I'm not even avoiding the skate park either. I said I wanted to go there today, but I was walking and finding so many new places to explore, and that I decided, you know what, I'm not going. But there was no fear attached to that thought. I genuinely believe that there was no fear attached to that thought at all. So yeah, that's the situation with that. And because of that, I'm not feeling fear when I walk on the streets anymore. I am getting used to it, because the last time life was like this in this aspect was like May last year, before the event in which Joseph and his 3 boys approached me. Or maybe like last June is or before last June, sorry, before that event, and before hearing about the dreams and that, and before me having dreams of my own where I almost got robbed twice. I was chilling with some girls in a chicken shop, and then all of these white guys, they were gonna come into the chicken shop to rob me, but then there was a police officer. That came and walked. We saw him come from the right side of the windows, and he was walking in that direction, and then they shied away because they saw the police officer. So without that happening, they would have gone in and robbed me. And then the second time, I was in East London, Bow, I think, and the postcode wasn't the same. It wasn't E3, but it was East something. I want to say like it was just random letters really. I want to say like AFG or BFR. It was just random letters on the postcode, but it was the real London style. Like you'd have the road and then the red postcode on the bottom right. Some areas of London don't have this, but yeah, your mum. Now, I think it was Bo. I was just walking along the street, and then this guy. Actually, no. Before that happened, let me explain. Before that happened, something else was going on. So I was just walking around the area. There's no one there, but I was feeling. I wasn't feeling easy. I was feeling uneasy. It just seemed like a shady area. With all the fucking with the corner shops and that, black guys just chilling on the block, dark skinned guys just chilling on the block. By the corner shop and that. They didn't do anything to me, but I wasn't feeling at ease, even from the start. And then later on, what happened was the yoga mats just ripped a little bit again. But anyway, what happened was I was just walking along the street, chilling, but this guy, this dark-skinned youth, he was positioned to the right, but slightly behind me, as if you're driving. He was like in a blind spot area to the right, and he was just walking concerningly close to me, and he was staring at me. I was saying, "Why are you staring? Why are you looking at me for? I'm not Big Ben." And then he starts to make a move. He starts to try and rob me, and then I run. I just kept on saying shit, and I was hauling ass. I was legging it. I was legging it. And then when I look back, there are at least like 50 people, not trying to kill me, but trying to run away as well. They were all feeling fear. They were all panicking just like how I was. But yeah, like I'm no longer feeling fear because of those dreams. I'm not avoiding the skate park anymore. And because of that, I'm now feeling more at peace. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to feeling more at peace, but yeah, I'm feeling more at peace nonetheless. And now, because I'm feeling more at peace, I can now make money big time. I can now make money, like big amounts of money. I was telling one of my family friends, I want to make big money. I want to make a lot of money. And I've said this in the journey, in some videos. I want to make a lot of money, but now I can, because now I feel calm and I don't feel fear when looking at if kids in certain school uniform were to come, or anyone. If I were to see anyone around the corner, it doesn't matter who, I don't feel that fear. I don't feel that fear response anymore. And if there's someone I want to talk to, a stranger, for example, about X, Y, and Z, like the Asian lady with the skip rope, I will talk. I mean, I did hesitate on it. I didn't just immediately go there, but that's fine. I didn't just immediately speak to her, but that's fine. I'll build, I think, yeah, over time, as I just keep on improving, that won't be an issue. But yeah, like, I'm no longer feeling fear because of these dreams. I'm no longer feeling fear of Joseph. I've forgiven him. I've forgiven myself for what happened. And now, because of that, I can move on. I've now worked through, like, being bullied in school and me bullying in school. I've forgiven myself and other people for what I did and what they did to me. I've worked through the delusional standards that I set myself at school, maybe to prove a point to those kids that were bullying me. I never thought of that until yesterday. I never thought of it like that until yesterday, but It genuinely could have been the case. But I think the bullying, me bullying and being bullied, I think that was the core of all the problems that I created for myself as a teenager. Me not processing my emotions to bullying people and to me being bullied. But now that I've processed it, I will never in any way be like that sort of person again. For example, there was this one lady that was cycling on the pavement who didn't ring her bell even though I looked and she clearly had one. I just let it go. In my head, I said, I forgive her. And I will forget because I'm never going to see her again. That's fine. That's fine. Usually I say I forgive, but don't forget, because they've proven themselves to be that sort of way if they say something or do something like that. That was the way of thinking that I built, but I decided because it's just a stranger, I will forgive and forget. Just so that I'm no longer holding resentment and I can fucking move on from things. And now because I've really got down to the core of all the problems and that I made in school, like being bullied and bullying people, potentially because of being bullied, I mean, I feel free to move on and actually have fun. Have fun being a fucking man. Yeah, I am now mentally in the place to do this. Shout out to this guy again. Seriously, big shout out to him because I've got a money-making idea from him. And I'd like to say, go and watch his content. Go and watch his stuff. If you're a person that's looking to... If you're a person that's searching for self-improvement information, he's a go-to. I mean, check the work rate. You know that he takes it seriously. No need to go and chat shit. Like, this guy, he's serious. He really is serious. Again, look at the work rate. Now, I can't say that I've watched his videos recently, but that's only because I've set it upon myself to not watch YouTube videos at all, because I have to do this if I don't want to mindlessly consume. So unfortunately, I can't watch his content. However, from what I have watched, I know that the message he's trying to provide to people worldwide is very serious and it's not something to be played about with. Now, when I say I haven't watched his videos recently, I have been on the channel commenting and showing some love because I'm seeing the consistency and I can very clearly see that he's taking it seriously and that he's not just chatting shit. So, massive shout out to him, because I wouldn't have been able to progress in this way without him. I wouldn't have been able to progress into making this money-making idea without him. Or if I did, it would have, of course, been through different means. I'm not implying I would have done it illegally. I'm not saying that. But I mean, maybe like something else would have sparked the idea. But it was bound to come from somewhere, sometime. So I have to give credit where it's due. I can certainly do consultation. I've been thinking of doing consultations. And my proof of that would be the consultations talk that I made however many months ago. So I'm not chatting shit when I say that. I have been thinking about doing consultations, but this right here, and the main reason why I'm giving a shout out to him, not only because he takes the YouTube self-improvement thing seriously, but because I've got a money-making idea from him, and it's only right I give credit where credit's due. I need to make this series, and that's what I must do in order to make these series, because I wouldn't have created a Fiverr account right now without looking at his channel and without wanting to be the best that's out there, comparing myself to others. I wouldn't have made this progress if I didn't compare myself to others. It's 4:27 now, and I've made an account today on Fiverr to be able to sell services. So it's all coming together, and I must at least partly thank Luke Spurgeon for giving me that idea to be able to sell consultations on Fiverr. I've been wanting to do consultations, and my proof of that would be the consultations talk I made about a month or two ago. So I'm not chatting shit. But yeah, shout out to him. Massive shout out to him. If you're watching this, thank you very much, Luke. And honestly, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to talk to you. I want to speak to you. Maybe not necessarily in person, but on the phone. I want to speak to you on the phone. If we become lifetime friends somehow, then that's cool. But right now, I'd love to have a conversation with you and see where things go. My motives, I'm telling you directly, Luke, my motives would be to learn how to grow consultations, just like how you have and how you've become a seller. Those would be my main motives, but I'd love to get to know your story as well. I'm not just here to just take from you and then that's it. No. Yeah, that's it. I've made an account on Fiverr now. Mentally speaking, I don't feel fear when walking on the street, and I now feel much more at peace mentally to be able to make money long term in a much more calm and rational way. So yeah, major shout out, seriously, major shout out. But yeah, that's I think that's me done for today. If I do any more money moves and work, I plan to work through the money avenues that I made yesterday. But yeah, man, thank you very much, Luke, and I'd love to have a conversation with you and just talk about growing such a thing and also getting to know each other. Because again, I'm not just here to take from you. I'm not just here to take from people and then I go about my business not giving anything back. No, that's not why I'd want to have a conversation with you. I'd want to learn how to grow something like that. And then from there, I'd love to get to know you and get to see your story, your side of things, hear your story. And then we can just share ideas and we can grow together as people and improve. Which is, I don't know about you, Luke, but yeah, I'd love to grow as a person, and I think I can say that you would like to too. You would like to as well. But on that note, I'm gone. Hope you enjoyed the video and learned something valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is basically me giving credit where credit's due, and then I can work on this idea of consultations later. But for now, that's it. I feel happy with the amount of progress I've already made today. I was going to make a serious video, but I think I'll spend more time on working through the money avenues instead, because I love what I do, but I've just got to make money from it now, that's all. But yeah, I'm gone. I hope you enjoyed and learned something valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. PEACE. Love you all. Bye.